You know, for the people who continue to say that this is the best chocolate milk around, in the words of Jim Calhoun,
get some facts and come back and see me. Get some facts and come back and see me.
I'm at Woodstock Creamery in Woodstock, Connecticut. Oh, fantastic place. Wow, it's just drop dead gorgeous out here on the farm. They're milking maybe a couple hundred cows here. Got a gorgeous little store up there, and they do, of course, cream line, chocolate milk. And as advertised, that is really good stuff. I mean, for me anymore, it's cream line or nothing. You know, there are still some good homogenized chocolate milks out there for sure. But a cream line base just affords the whole experience a bit more flavor and a bit more of like a buttery sustain, and also I think a more creamy, satisfying texture in my taste anyway. I'd say from a flavor standpoint, it's more on like the salty, malty side of things than like a, you know, like a dense, dark chocolatey type of thing. But this is still really enjoyable. I've had a lot of great chocolate milks with a similar flavor profile. And I always look forward to having it. You got really nice packaging. But yeah, the first chocolate milk in the morning always goes down well. So thanks again to the friendly and knowledgeable staff here, Abby, Carrie, and everyone else working hard to put this stuff out. If you're ever in the northeast part of Connecticut, stop by Woodstock Creamery. I'm sure you'll find lots of things to tickle your fancy, including but not limited to the chocolate milk. All right, I'm at Farm to Table Market in East Woodstock, Connecticut. Fantastic place in there. I was just talking with Kathleen. I mean, she's very knowledgeable and fun to talk to. Wide variety of really cool stuff in there for sure. Definitely recommend you check that out, even if you're not into chocolate milk. But if you're not into chocolate milk, I guess curious as to why you'd be watching this. Anyway, Elm Farm Milk, the Peckham family, been milking since 1885, which is a long time ago. And I guess they've been perfecting their craft. They got milk in glass bottles. You can reserve some online, or you can buy it here in the store. How is it? Oh, it's good. It's like a, you know, a thicker, beefier, homogenized chocolate milk. Yeah, but it feels beefy, but it disperses well. It knows where to go. It's got more of that kind of chocolate ice creamy-like flavor. Ingredients wise, it reads also like Fish Family Farm, except for this has vanilla, pure vanilla, instead of vanillin, an artificial flavor. But yeah, I mean, if you like thick, whole chocolate milk, you can't go wrong with this stuff. Definitely recommend checking this place out. Cheers to the Peckham family and Elm Farm Milk and Farm to Table Market. You guys are doing a good thing out here. There's no way I was leaving Farm to Table Market without one of these enormous peanut butter cups. Biggest one I've ever seen. I'd say it's about the size of a hockey puck, maybe a little bit wider and not quite as thick, but wow. This is, it's got some heft to it. They had a lot of different kinds. They had crispy peanut butter cup, they had bacon peanut butter cup, and maybe a coconut one and a caramel one. So lots of different kinds. I don't know who makes these. Chocolate with stuff. I'm gonna look forward to enjoying this thing. This might be too much for me, even me, to take down in one go. We won't look at the, my goodness. Okay, 840 calories for one of these. Piece of cake. All right, I'm at Wildowsky Dairy Farm in Lisbon, Connecticut. A super neat place. They've got goats, they've got chickens, rabbits, obviously cows. And certainly got plenty of chocolate milk and other dairy products and meat in the dairy store there. Oh, interesting. It's very thick and girthy, and it kind of, for me, it has more of like a sort of a malty vanilla type flavor. Not super strong on the cocoa. I'd say it's lighter color than average, a little bit lighter complexion than average, so it's not a surprise for it not to be super strongly chocolatey or anything like that. So the flavor is congruent with the look. It's a dense cream flavor. This is super cold, just came right out of the cooler in there. This is the only flavored milk that I saw in there. I didn't see any strawberry or cookies and cream, anything like that, so they do white and chocolate. So yeah, check out Wildowsky Dairy. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Wildowsky Dairy. They've been around for a long time and here in Lisbon, and give them a look. Okay, I'm at Red Barn Creamery and Farm Stand, part of Stearns Family Farm, which produces mountain dairy chocolate milk here in Storrs, Connecticut. It's out in the country and it's beautiful. It's dead silent out here. All you hear is birds chirping, and really gorgeous plot of land. And inside there is a super nice, I don't know if you call it a farm store. They've got all kinds of baked goods and crafts and just local produce and stuff like that too. And it's really neat. How's the chocolate milk? Well, it's very cold, which is good. It's thin, it's got a little powdery, like a powdery chocolate flavor. It's not on the dark side, it's a little bit more like a milk chocolate flavor. Everything disperses very well. I don't taste any grassiness in it. And this is homogenized, so there's not that buttery cream flavor. It is delicious whole chocolate milk. Reminds me a little bit of like Oakhurst in the Northeast as well, which I don't think they have down here, but it does remind me a little bit of that. It finishes clean. I can see why this is popular in this area of the country. So, yep, cheers to Mountain Dairy. Got a really cool place here. I would recommend anybody that's interested in farm stores or ice cream or whatever kind of stuff they got here to visit here, especially on a beautiful day like today. All right, I just got to Stu Leonard's Farm Fresh Foods in Newington, Connecticut. Kind of got a cult following for their chocolate milk online. A lot of people post about it and say that, oh, it's the best ever. So, hey, happy to try it. Looking forward to it. And that looks like a cool place. Chocolate milk on the drums. Where else? Oh, so there it is, the famous Stu Leonard's chocolate milk. What a brilliant place that is. It's kind of like a bigger and way more interesting Trader Joe's. That's how I can describe it, but it's really fun in there actually. Would like to spend more time, but hey, we're on the grind. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so how is the famous Stu Leonard's chocolate milk? Does it live up to the hype? I was a little bit disappointed to see that it's 1%, and that's the only kind that they stock. I asked the dairy guy and said, yep, that's it, and it was only in half gallons as well. Well, it's sweet first, chocolatey, and it is a little bit sticky. It has that kind of sticky, a little bit syrupy sort of a feel to me. So it's fine, it tastes okay, but I mean, is it much better than your run-of-the-mill 1% chocolate milk? I would argue that it isn't, but it is plenty sweet, and that might be what appeals to people. And it is chocolatey, so it certainly stands out as chocolate milk. Blindfolded, you'd have no problem identifying this as chocolate milk, that's for sure. You know, for the people who continue to say that this is the best chocolate milk around, in the words of Jim Calhoun, my best advice to you, shut up.
My best advice to you?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Had to mix a UConn reference in there somehow. Okay, I'm in Storrs, Connecticut, on the campus of University of Connecticut, Huskies, and there's UConn Dairy Bar. I saw some cows and some farms. There's a mountain dairy truck here, which is the stuff that I'm trying to get here in Storrs, STORRS. And I don't know, maybe UConn makes their own chocolate milk, or maybe they help out Mountain Dairy. I don't know, I'm about to find out. Well, no chocolate milk, but UConn bottled water at the dairy bar. They're doing a brisk ice cream business in there, so they do not make their own chocolate milk. Mystery solved. So I guess we'll just go down the road to the Price Chopper, try to get that Mountain Dairy, and then continue on to Mansfield Center. It's a lovely day out here in the CT.
That sounds like your style. That sounds like your style. That sounds like your style.